Hello. Entry 3, this is Patrick, your teacher. How are you? Are you okay? As you know, we are still in the pandemic and we are still not able to study at college. So I'm just going to talk a little bit the next 2 weeks before we go back. So today is the 24th of February. Okay, so for today we're going to study, we're going to review Test F. And I'm going to give you the answers for Test F. I gave you Test F before half term. We're going to look at the answers and try to understand this reading exam based on work. And it's quite difficult. So I hope that you learned some new words from this and that you are continuing studying. Thank you to those students who have given me the answers, okay? Every week I get answers from students and I want to thank you. Some of you have not sent me the answers and I get a little bit worried. I send you an email. Please do your best to keep studying as best you can. Sometimes it's difficult, you know, children are learning at home. I understand. Okay, so that's this week. We got the 24th of February. Now, next week is going to be the 3rd of March. Okay. So for the 3rd of March, I'm going to give the answers for Test G. Okay, we're going to look at Test G and have a look at that test. That's the last test I'm going to send you. And then I will check the answers and make a video for Test G. Right. Coming back, we do have only 3 weeks before the end of the term. It's not a lot of time. Okay. So we have the 10th of March. Okay, now, 10th of March, we are going to come back to the college. We are going to go back into the classroom and I am going to finish these videos. I'm not going to make any more because we're going to be learning in the class. So I'm very excited to see you all in 2 weeks' time. Very excited. Okay, so we're going to have a class and then we have 2 more weeks of class, 17th and 24th. Okay, so over these next 2 weeks, we are going to have to do the speaking and listening exam. Okay, I will give you more details about this exam. I'm going to tell you more about it in my email to you this week. Okay, but the main thing for you is not to worry about the exam, not to worry about the speaking and listening exam. It's very difficult to study a speaking and listening exam when you're not in the classroom. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the reading, we're going to focus on the vocabulary, and I'll give you the topics that you might need to know to prepare for the exam. But it should not be too difficult. And also, we have this day as well to come and we're just going to talk about the exam, practice the topics, practice the different tasks that we need to do for the exam. Okay. If you have any questions at all, just give me a call or send me an email. Okay. Okay, so today we're going to look at Test F. It says here, look at text A, part 1, an email from Coxon to his friend. Okay. And he says, Dear Hassan, hello, how are you? Thank you for your email last Wednesday. My job is going well, and my family are fine. How is your wife? I have the information about looking for a job that we talked about last month. I will give it to you on Tuesday, tomorrow. I know that you are looking to use your managing experience and not to work at the weekend so you can see your wife. Wants to see his wife. Very good man. You could also try the job center at your local area, and they have quite a lot of jobs advertised, or you could look for job adverts on the internet. If you need any help, just call or email me. See you soon, Coxon. Okay. Question 1. Why is Coxon writing this email to Hassan? And the best answer for number 1 is C. That's right, he is to help Hassan find a new job. So he wants to help him to find a new job. Number 2, look at the sentences below Are they true or are they false? So number 2 has A and B. True or false? Hassan wrote to Coxon last week. Yes, this is true. Why do we know this is true? Because in the first email he says, thank you for your email last Wednesday. And then he says, I will give it to you Tuesday, tomorrow. So last Wednesday means last week. And because it's Tuesday now, it's a little tricky, okay? So don't blame yourself if you haven't got that one, but that one should be true, okay? Why do we know it's true? Because he says last Wednesday, okay? So the answer is true. Second one, Coxon tells Hassan to look for jobs in a newspaper. Well, he doesn't say that, no. He says, so that one is false, okay? What does he say? He says you can try the job center or the internet. So he does not mention newspapers. In the next one, we have a text. And like this one, we have two texts. We have job team here, and we have get ready for work. So these are two job support schemes that might help Hassan to look for a job. Question 3 says, what are text and B advertising? Tick one box. The best answer for that is B, job support. Okay, so these are things to help him get a job. So it's not job vacancies. These are not the jobs that are vacant. And it's not a job center. It's a job support program. Okay. Okay, welcome back. Question 4. Look at the sentences below. Are they true or false? Tick true or false for each one. Both organizations have an advice phone line. Now, most people would say this is true, but this is not true. This is a trick. It's false. But why is it false? Well, the first one, job team, says, it says, one of our advisors is waiting to talk to you over the phone. So we know that job team have an advice line. But in the second one, we see the phone number and we think, oh yes, they have a phone. But they don't have a phone. It says, come for an interview and English test to book, call 01452. So this phone number here is not for job advice. This phone number here is for an interview, for an English interview, like an English assessment. So that's a trick question. The answer for that one is false. Only one of them has a job interview. Secondly, both organizations work with non-UK citizens. That is true. A non-UK citizen is a citizen not born in the UK. Or someone not born in the UK. Both organizations offer face-to-face interview with an advisor. Yes, and this one is true. Interestingly, if you read this one carefully, it says one of our advisors, friendly advisors, is waiting to talk to you over the phone or at one of our community sites. So if they can talk to you at the community site, that must be face-to-face. Okay, so we know from job team that's face-to-face. The second one, it is a course, and here we have advice here. It says each person is also given personal advice interview with our in-house advisor. So again, this is face-to-face advice, okay, with a real person. Okay, question 5. Tick one box for each question. A, which organization wants you to attend more than one day a week? Well, the answer for that one is going to be Get Ready. Why? Because the first one, we would say job team is a drop-in. You know what a drop-in is, okay? Drop-in means you go in when you want to. You don't have to go in every time. It says here for that one, it says we offer free advice from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. So you can go anytime between 8 and 4. Like you can go into a library or a gym. It's open. But the second one, it says you must commit to at least 3 to 5 days out of the week. So this one is like a drop-in center where you just go when you can go, anytime. And this one is like a course, you're taking a course. Right. Second question. Which organization gives you things you need for work? Oh, well, the answer for that one is B, Job Team. What do they give you for work? Well, more than our college gives you. It gives you, for example, help with costs of interviews, so it gives you some money for your travel. We give that at the college as well. Supplying appropriate clothing, tools and equipment to help you in the first weeks of your job. So it would seem that Job Team give you more than ready for work. See, which organization helps people who have worked in the last year? Okay, now this one, it says here, we are helping people who have been out of work in the last 3 months. So that means that you have worked in that year. The other one says we help people who are looking for their first job. So if you are looking for your first job, that means that you haven't worked in the last year. So that is the right answer. Job Team. And D, which organization gives you money? Again, the only one that gives you money is Job Team. What kind of money? Don't know what kind of money they give you, but it does say we give you help with transport costs for interviews within 10 miles. So any help with cost means money. Number 6, the question is, look at section who can apply for this course of text C. Which word means promise to come? Now, if you promise to come, this means you commit. Okay, the word you need is commit. C-O-M-M-I-T, and that means promise to come. So, for example, if you say you commit to my class, that means you must come to class. Okay, so that means you commit to the class. Thank you for being committed to the class. The next one we're going to look at is to do with alphabetical order. Okay, in alphabetical order, we'll have a look at these ones. Just one second. Okay, we're going to look at alphabetical order. Which word comes first and which word comes second in the alphabet. So we're looking at the first one here. We have a list of jobs. Which one is first? Well, we go through the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G is the first one we have. So we have G, E, G, R, or G, O. Can everyone see that? So what letter comes first? Since G's are the same, we must go to the second letter, E, R, and O. Well, we know that get ready is the first one because E comes before O and R. Number 2, O or R? O comes first. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. So O is second, and 3 is great. Okay, did you get that? So we've got the first 3 now. After that, H, I, J, K. So J is the next one. We have J, A, J, U, and J, O. Do you know which one comes first? That's right. Because J is the same, we go to the second letter, which is A. And A is the first letter of the alphabet. So we know that this one is number 4. Number 5, we have J-O or J-U. Which one do you think comes next? Well, if you know the alphabet, we know that O comes before U. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. So O is next. We have that one. It's going to be number 4 and number 5. Okay. Okay, so what I've done now is I've just taken those lists and I've written them again here. So get ready is here, okay, and that's number 1. Number 2, go for it is here. Number 3 here. Number 4 here. Number 5, just a job here. So as you can see, we now have the correct list in order, in alphabetical order. And if you have any trouble with this question, please ask me. Please leave a comment and I'm happy to help you with that. Not everybody has the same alphabet in their own language. Some people have the same alphabet as we do, the Roman alphabet, but others of you don't have that. So now we have them in correct order, we can answer the questions. And the questions are this. In A, the question is, which organization is first in the alphabet? Well, the first one is get ready, so that's going to be Get ready for work is the answer. Letter B. Which organization is last in the phone book? Well, that was going to be Just the Job. J-U. Just the small t. Job. And C. Which organization is after Go For It in the phone book? So we have Go For It here. Which comes after that? It's Great Jobs. Okay. The three answers you should have are Get Ready, Get Ready, Just the Job, no, Get Ready for Work, Just the Job, and Great Jobs. Okay, now we're ready for are you ready for part two? Part two is here. Part two is right here. Part two is this one here. Okay. And in part two, you had to read about this woman called Aleem Aksoy. Now, I will read this for you if you want to read along, just in case you need help with the pronunciation of any of these words. Okay, let's have a look. Aleem Aksoy. I am a cashier in a large bank in the center of the city. I am responsible for serving customers, transferring money all over the world, working in German and Turkish for our foreign customers. I'm in daily contact with banks in Germany and Turkey and speak to their managers and negotiate for our customers or ask them for different service. This woman, you see, that's her job. She works at a bank and she talks to customers who speak German and customers who speak Turkish. And she works with customers in Germany and Turkish. Very clever woman. Paragraph 2. I begin by checking if there's any emails from the banks in Germany and Turkey and make a list of work to be done. Maybe I will have 5 or 6 customers to see in the morning. These customers make a special appointment with me. They might need help in English with their transactions, or they might want to send money to Turkey or Germany. That's a difficult word, transaction. So transaction is when you want to send money from one place to another, or anything to do with moving money is a transaction. Okay. In the afternoon, after lunch, I have a meeting at about 2 each day to discuss the jobs that need to be done. On Monday and Tuesday, I finish late. But on Wednesday to Friday, I work from 9 to 5. I sometimes work at the weekend, but fortunately, it's only every 3 weeks, and I can wear my jeans to work. I also finish at 12 on a Saturday, so she likes to wear her jeans to work. I have never wanted to do any other kind of work. My first job was in a Turkish bank. Very good. I worked there for 3 years after I finished my finance degree at university. Luckily, I had the opportunity to work at the same bank in Berlin in Germany and stayed there for 5 years. It was very difficult to learn German. But I took lessons, and by the end of the 5 years, I was fluent. Okay, fluent means you can speak easily, no problem, like fluid. I then moved to the UK and studied English while working part-time in my friend's shop. It's much more straightforward. When I finished my English studies, I saw an advert for a city bank needing a Turkish and German speaker. So I sent them my CV immediately, and my application was accepted. I love the people I work with, and I'm really happy that I can use all of the languages I know in my bank on a daily basis. What is great about doing this job is that my bank gives me loads of training so that I can get better job in the organization. I hope that by next year I will be able to manage my own department. I enjoy cinema, reading, and listening to music. I love traveling and meeting new people. I'm planning to go to India on my holiday this year. Okay, so question A, this one. What is the writer doing? And the best answer is A, which is describing her working life. So she's describing her working life. That's the best answer. The other answers are not correct. Number 9, which paragraph about, sorry if I can't pronounce this properly, I'm going to say Aleem's qualifications experience. The best answer is going to be paragraph 3 is the answer. Okay. In this paragraph, number 3, this is paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. In this paragraph, what does she talk about? She talks about her education and experience, like in a CV, which we talked about before. Number 10. Oh, sorry, 9 has 2. We have 9a, which is paragraph 3, and 9b. What is the answer for this one? Her routine at work, well, I would say her routine at work is paragraph 2. Okay, routine, that's a good word if you don't know it. Your routine is what you do every day. I wake up, I have coffee, I have a shower, I go to college, I stay at home, I study, I look after my children. This is your routine. Okay? So this paragraph here, I begin by checking my email, describes her typical working day. And that is her work routine. Okay, so got the answers for 9 and 10. Number 10. Okay, I'm going to put 10 here. Can you see 10? Right. I'll put 10 here. Right. And number 10, we have A, B, and C. Can you see that? Maybe not C. Okay, so I'm going to move it down a bit. Don't fall. A, B, and C. Right. Eileen phones people in other countries. That is true because she phones Germany and Turkey, and these are other countries. Eileen has always been in banking. This is false. Why is it false? She has been in banking. Her first job was at a Turkish bank, it says. But be careful, it is not only banking, because at one point in her life, she said, I moved to the UK and studied English while working part-time in my friend's shop. So she changed her career. I don't know why. She moved to England and she worked in a shop. So she hasn't always worked in banking. Sometimes she's worked in a shop. Okay, so it's a difficult one. Very tricky. 10C, the answer is Eileen will leave the bank to get more training. And the answer is false. She doesn't want to leave the bank. She wants to stay in the bank because they give her training in the bank. She says, what is great about doing this job is that my bank gives me loads of training so I can get a better job in the organization. Okay, let's look at some more questions. Question 11. What does them mean? The best answer for that is managers. Okay, so when we have the word them in here, it says, the sentence is, I'm in daily contact with banks in Germany and Turkey and speak to their managers to negotiate for our customers or to ask them for different services. So is she asking the customers for the services? Is she asking the banks for the services? Best answer is she's asking the managers for the services. So this word them means managers. So I speak to their managers to negotiate for our customers or to ask the managers for different services. If you're not sure about this one, substitute the word them with these words, customers, different services, or managers, and see which one makes sense. Okay. Number 12, we have here is which word means able to speak another language very well, and that word is fluent. Okay. So if you're able to speak another language very well, we would say you are fluent in that language. 13. Now, I might need a little bit of space for 13. So, okay, number 13. Look at paragraph 3. I'm sorry. Number 13. What does Eileen say are 2 advantages of working in the bank? Write 2 things. So you can write any of these 2 answers. There's more than one good answer. Here are some of the answers that I wrote down and also checked by the exam. If you said she loves the people she works with, something like that. She loves the people, she loves her colleagues. That's a good answer. Of course, if you like the people you work with at your work, you're much happier. Second, number 2, she can use her languages. Yes. So she can speak German, and she can speak Turkish, and she can speak English, and she can use all of these languages. And that's a great thing about her job. But there are more. You could have also chosen, these are also good answers. The bank gives her training. something to do with training, okay? If you work for an organization and they give you training, that means that you can better yourself. You're not stuck in the same position year after year. Secondly, you could also have said other things like she can become a manager. She can wear jeans. I mean, I'm not that bothered about this, but you could say she can wear jeans on Saturday. She can wear jeans on Saturday. So as you can see there are lots of different answers you could choose for that. I'm just going to review them again. She loves the people. Secondly, she can use their languages. The banks give her training. She can become a manager, and she can wear jeans on Saturday. These are all good things about her job. Okay, welcome back. We are now on text E. Excuse me, I sneeze. Text E, we have 3 different job adverts, okay? One is for assistant manager. The next one is for sales consultant. And the third one is for a personal assistant. So you've got 3 different jobs to apply for, okay? So we have to look at this one, and I'll read this out a little bit. Sales assistant, permanent, location, central London. Salary, £20,000 a year. Start date, May 15th. We require a bilingual assistant manager, preferably a French, German, or Spanish speaker, to work in our global internet business. We mainly deal with IT companies worldwide. You will assist the manager in the day-to-day running of the office. Applicants must have a computer qualification, good communication skills, and enjoy teamwork. Working hours. All employees must work 4 days, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then have 4 days off. The company pays for 1 meal per day for all employees. So kind of a strange office. 4 days and then 4 days off, but that's for the assistant manager job. The next one we have is a sales consultant, and that's text F. It's permanent. The location is Essex, near London, 25,000. Start date, May 20th. World Holidays has offices in the UK and Spain and has been selling holidays for decades. This word is important, decades. Anybody know what that means? A decade is equal to 10 years. So decades would be 20 years, 30 years, something like that. It is growing rapidly. The business has doubled in the last 2 years. Successful applicants will sell dream holidays to international destinations. Good luck. And they work independently, visiting travel agencies, have travel agents, and promoting our products. There will also be some administration work. Now, if you don't know what that word, administration work, usually in English we don't say that, we say admin. Admin is, filing, writing letters, writing emails. This is what we call admin. You're administering the work. Okay. You will do this work from home. We offer flexible working hours. 50% discount on holidays. We will also give World Holidays sales employee 1 flight per year. Very nice. I don't know where you can go in the coronavirus, but very nice. I will take a flight. Thank you. Personal assistant. 3-month contract only. Very careful. You have to read every single thing. You notice if you look at this one, it says permanent. And the second one says permanent. And the third one says 3-month contract only. Be very careful. Don't be fooled. Location, Brighton. Salary, 19,000. Start date, June 18th. The successful applicant will work closely with the assistant manager in the busy office of this small but very successful retail business. The job sometimes involves overtime. There is extra payment for this. That is another word that you need to know. The word is overtime, okay? So when you work overtime, if your time, for example, you work 9 to 5 at work, but your boss needs you to stay a little bit longer to get a special job done, then maybe you are working from 5 to 7, and this might be considered overtime. So this is extra time. And very often when you have to work extra hours at work, they often pay you extra money. because it's not part of your general contract. Okay, so that's what they mean when they say they pay you overtime. They pay you more money to work extra hours. There is extra payment for this. The company provides all this team with a smart uniform at no charge. No charge means free. Okay, that's another word that is important. No charge equals free. Right. We'll also pay the part of the successful applicant's travel costs. The company is looking for a team player who enjoys working with others. Team player, so if you're a team player, it means you work well as part of a team. Some people are very good at that. Other people not so good at it. They like to just do things by themselves. Finally, the company is looking for a team player who enjoys working with others. It believes excellent communication skills in English are essential more than retail experience or relevant qualifications. That's a good word, essential. Okay, if you don't know that word, essential, that word means the same as necessary. So if something is essential, it means you need it. Okay. For example, you can't make an omelette without eggs. Eggs are essential for an omelette. Okay. Right. Okay. Are you ready for the answers? Almost finished now. Just past half an hour. So thank you for watching the video. What is the purpose of text E, F, and G? Well, all of them are C, to advertise. These are what we call job advertisements or adverts. They're sometimes called want ads, but they're job adverts and they want you to apply for these jobs. Question 16. Which job is not based in an office? The answer for that is B, sales consultant. It says here you need to visit travel agents. If you are visiting, then you are not based in an office. 17. Which job is not with the big company? And the best answer is C, personal assistant. Why? It says it is a small but successful company. So if it is small, that means that the company is not big. Number 18. Which job is temporary or temporary? And the best answer for that is C. Again, personal assistant. I'll write that out. Personal assistant. Right. Personal assistant, it says here, is a 3-month contract only. Then that means that you know that it is temporary. Number 19, which job is for someone who speaks more than one language? Aha, well, this job is A, which is assistant manager. Why do we know assistant managers? Because it says they want someone who is bilingual. It says preferably French, German, or Spanish speaker. So if you're bilingual, that means that you can speak 2 languages. If you're multilingual, that means you can speak more than 2. You can speak 3 or even 4 languages, or maybe even 5. I don't know. You guys are all more bilingual than I am. And I'm always very impressed by you. So I can't wait to see you again in a couple of weeks. Okay. Question 20 says here, look at the sentences. Are they true or false? We have A, B, and C. Okay. A says, all right then, good luck. Sorry about the glare there, okay? Can you see that now? A, B, and C. A is the assistant manager job in London. Okay, is that true? The assistant manager's job is in London. Yes, this one is true. B, the World Holidays started selling holidays 2 years ago. No, they said decades. Decades, remember a decade? If a decade is equal to 10 years and we have decades, then it's going to be something like 20 years or 30 years or anyway, more than 1 decade. The personal assistant works in the same hours every week. And again, this is false. Why is this false? Because of overtime. Okay, they mention overtime, that you have to work more than that. Right, okay, just about done. Okay, we're in the home stretch now. We're just about finished. Let's look at question 21. In question 21, look at the last paragraph in text G. Which point is it making? And the best answer to that is the company thinks communication skills are the most important thing. So that's B. Yes, that's right. They mention that in the last paragraph of text G. It says, it believes excellent communication skills in English are essential more than retail experience or relevant qualifications. So they're looking for someone, they really need somebody who is good at communicating. Question 22. Look at text F. Which word means quickly? And that word is rapidly. The word rapid means fast, and rapidly means quickly. So in text G, they say something about it's rapidly expanding. So right. So that's important. The text F. Yes, it says it is growing rapidly. The business has doubled in the last 2 years. So if a business grows rapidly, it means it grows very quickly. Number 23, we have E, F, and G, and we are almost finished with this. Thank you for staying. Thank you for dealing with this. Each text says the company gives its employees something for free. Write one thing for each text. So the first one for free, it gives a meal. Okay, so 1 meal a day. I'll take it. Second one is a flight. It gives you 1 flight per year. Okay, so it'll fly you to a different place. Very nice. Can you see that now? And the last one, G, what does it give you? It gives you a uniform. Free uniform. A smart uniform. That's all of the answers for this week. Next week, we're going to look at text G. Then after that, we're going to go into the college on the 10th of March. Okay? And I will see you there, and we will be able to meet you face to face, and I will be able to prepare you for the exam. Please come to college. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Okay. Take care.